And in gentle vinyasa, we try to slow things down a little bit, though I think I would call this one a gentler vinyasa rather than gentle vinyasa, but going a little slower, stretching it out a little bit more. One more time with this trio of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, and the third limb of yoga asana before we move on to something new and something beyond that. So I think all of you have been in classes recently where we've used the Brahma mudra, but just a reminder of what it is. We'll use it a little bit later, but you wrap your fingers over your thumbs, press your knuckles together, and we'll do it a couple ways. One will be just kind of sitting in your lap, and the other will be pushing your knuckles at your low back. And so just know that that'll be coming up. But let's start lying down. So as you're ready, hit play on your playlist and start lying down on your mat. You could choose Shavasana, corpse pose, something slightly more active like a bridge pose or supported bridge. We'll eventually move through some twisting and other postures on your back, but begin in a resting posture that serves you best tonight. And as you get into that resting posture, really invite yourself to rest, to ease into your practice, to soften into your space. Feel your body soften, your thoughts soften, and your breath begin to grow a little bit more connected. As we've been talking about these three deities, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva are the three Hindu gods which oversee the life cycle of the universe, all play a role in this cycle of life. And while they describe it at a really big picture scale, the universe itself, we can actually see this life cycle on all sorts of different levels. So think about your breath. Every breath is created, sustained, and destroyed. Every posture we do on the mat, we create it, we hold it, and then we leave it to move to something else. It's present in our relationships. It's present in other aspects of our day, of our choices, and just our journey as humans. So the goal is to create a little bit more focus and awareness to each aspect of that cycle. And so we begin with Brahma. Brahma is the creator, that energy of creation, igniting the opportunity to feel creative, to move into motion, and to feel an opportunity to build a foundation from which we experience whatever happens next. So create deeper connection to your breath. And begin to create deeper awareness to your body. And let both of those sense of creation be a platform from which you will continue to build and grow and deepen throughout our hour that we get together on this particular evening tonight. Let's start to breathe together. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Take a big breath in, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, release. Two more times, fill up with your inhale. Exhale, release it out. One more time, big breath in. Big breath out. Next is legs up the wall pose. So continue to breathe on your own. Push your heels up towards the ceiling like you're scooching your legs up a wall next to you. Flex your toes towards your face. Press your heels up. Bend your knees as much as you'd like here. Your palms can stay softened near your side body, or you could bring one to your heart, one to your belly. Maybe you keep your eyes closed for these first little movements. Vision may not be as necessary to feel the creation of movement in your body as we start gently on your mat. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. From legs up the wall, gently hug your knees into your chest. Supine twist. Extend your left leg long onto your mat. Keep your right knee in. Breathe in. Squeeze your thigh to your chest. Exhale, add the twist. Reach your right arm open next to you. Use your left hand to guide your right knee across your body. Your gaze might fall a little to the right. And just a reminder to let twists at the beginning of class feel different than they would at the end of class. You're just starting that opportunity to create. So it may not be as deep, you may not feel the same sensation, but just notice this first twist and let it continue to open yourself a little bit more towards the side of your mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Gently draw your right knee back, spine to the mat, and then switch out your legs. Right leg long, left knee, hug it in, take a breath in, squeeze your thigh to your chest. Exhale, supine twist, left side. So guide your left knee across your body, reach your left arm open next to you, and let your gaze drop to the left as much as you feel good in right now. Feel your shoulder blades continue to connect to the mat as you twist your spine and draw your left hip more on top of your right hip, but they don't have to quite stack. It's just a journey towards that direction. Breathe and twist a little bit deeper as you breathe out. Slowly draw your knee back into your chest, spine to the mat, hug both knees in, and then just rock a little side to side. And begin to rock forwards and backwards the length of your spine. We'll meet in a seated position. So come to a seat on your mat. You could have some crossed legs here or even sit on your heels or your block, whatever feels sustainable to you. Really root under your sit bones, lengthen your spine, and that Brahma mudra. Wrap your fingers over your thumbs, press your knuckles together, and then let your knuckles just soften to your lap. So the Brahma mudra connects us to this creative energy of Brahma. It's considered a gesture of all-pervading consciousness. So in other words, it ignites that sense of self-awareness. And from that deepening sense of self-awareness, which yoga, generally speaking, provides us with, we have the opportunity to create more intentionally, more deeply. And we'll do so first by creating an intention for your practice. Some sort of powerful why that's part of your creation tonight, part of that container you're building that we'll add on to throughout our time together. So whatever your purpose, your why, your intention is for class, we'll send it out with unified breath. Exhale the air from your lungs. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. Again, fill up with your breath in. Complete exhale, breath out. Blink your eyes open. Tabletop pose, press your palms at the top of your mat. Step your knees back underneath your hips. Then inhale, curl your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips. In down dog, pedal out your feet. Find some movements here that feel good. Down dog kind of initiates deeper movement into your body as you begin to activate your muscles more to be able to lift your hips up away from the mat. Just notice how your body feels. Eventually come to stillness in your downward facing dog. Lift your hips a little higher. Always remember you can bend your knees here in down dog to lengthen your spine and let your gaze soften between your shins. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Step your feet forward behind your wrists. Grab for opposite elbow or opposite forearm and just rock a little side to side. Let the crown of your head hang heavy. You can move and wiggle whatever ways that feel good. Feel the elongation in your spine. Keep a gentle bend in your knees as always, if that feels better in your anatomy. And then switch your grip as you're ready. Bring opposite elbow in front. Really relax your neck. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Nicely done, my friends. Release your fingertips down to the mat. Toe heel your feet together, maybe as far as all the way to touch. And then inhale, halfway lift. Push your palms to your shins, your thighs. Reach your chest forward. Exhale, forward fold, hinge down. Sun A with breath connection. Inhale, mountain pose. Root through your feet, lengthen and reach all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips. Swan dive or hands through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Add that length back to your spine. Exhale, high plank pose. Plant your palms, step back. Hold this first high plank. Shoulders over wrists. Broaden your shoulder blades apart. Drop your hips level with your shoulders. Inhale, shift forward ever so slightly. Exhale, low plank. Hug your elbows to your rib cage. Inhale, upward facing dog. Push into the tops of your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Break a breath in. Take a breath out. Let's flow it. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, mountain pose. Root through your feet. Lengthen and reach all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Lead with your chest. Travel all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice long spine. Exhale, high to low plank. All in that one exhale breath. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press into your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Last sun A. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step forward. Feel the movement creation. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Nicely done. Inhale, mountain pose. Root down, lengthen and rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips. Nice long spine. That's it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. You can always do that from your knees as an option. Inhale, upward facing dog. Broaden your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Now listen, inhale, shift forward to high plank pose, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, come down to your knees and then bend at your elbows, come all the way down, belly down on your mat. Chin down, zip your feet together, and then press your Brahma Mudra to the small of your back. So fist bump at the small of your back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then inhale, cobra pose. Keep your mudra at your low back. Lift your chin, lift your chest, reach your gaze a little forward. Hold, my friends. Push in the tops of your feet. Broaden your chest. Lift one more set of ribs. Take a breath in, lift. Exhale, slowly lower your chin down. Twice with breath. Inhale, cobra pose. Use the full inhale to lift away from your mat. Exhale, slowly release down. Last one, inhale, cobra with Brahma Mudra. Press your knuckles together. Exhale, gentle release to the mat. Release your mudra, palms under your shoulders. Inhale, tabletop or high plank, push up from your mat. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. We're creating heat. Take a breath in. Take a breath out, creation on the mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, come to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low into your chair stance. Lift your chest, reach your arms high, breathe. Sink a little bit lower. Tuck your tailbone under, breathe in. Exhale, add the fist bump again at the small of your back. That Brahma Mudra, bringing the energy of the creator. And then inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your palms up high, lengthen your legs. Exhale, forward fold. Lead with your chest as you lower down. Inhale, halfway lift, really long spine. Exhale, high to low plank, which you can also skip and go right to down dog. Inhale, upward facing dog or skip it. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through to your palms. Left knee down to the mat. Inhale, crescent moon. Tuck your tailbone, lift your chest, reach your palms high. And then as you exhale, interlace your fingers, bring them onto your right thigh. We'll hold this first one here. So as you bring your palms to your leg, press your hips forward. And as we come into the thick of our sun B, we move from the energy of the creator, Brahma, to the energy of the sustainer, Vishnu, the middle of the story. Vishnu sustains our ability to be present in the action of the moment. So feel that sense of connection here. Back to your crescent moon, arms high, breathe in. Exhale, half splits. Tense your fingers on your mat, straighten your right leg and press your hips back. Remember, you can keep as much of a bend in your right knee as you'd like. Continue to square your hips to the front and reach your collarbones a little forward. Now stay in your half splits. Inhale, easy twist. Push your left palm down, reach your right arm high, and we'll hold here. This first one, you could roll out your wrist, bend and straighten your elbow, find some deeper motion in your shoulder. You could always bend a little bit more into your front knee if that feels better in your anatomy as well. Come back to your easy twist, right palm high, breathe in. Exhale, crescent moon with an open arm twist. So rebend your front knee, lift your chest, and then reach your right arm forward, or left arm forward, right arm back. So your shoulders are stacked again over your hips and your back in your lunging legs. Inhale, exalted crescent moon. Drop your left palm down, right palm down, reach your left arm high, breathe. Keep your lunging legs, lift your chest, gaze up, big breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Come off of your back knee and tense your fingers on the mat. Inhale, warrior two. Push your left foot down, come to stand to reach your arms open wide. Hold and breathe. So that is a big movement after not standing for a while. So take a moment to set it up. Right knee comes back over ankle, back leg super strong. Shrug your shoulders down. Big breath in. Exhale, extended side angle, lengthen your spine, reach your right arm forward, then down, and lift your left arm in the opposite direction. Always a nice option to press your forearm on top of your thigh to help encourage some side body length and help you open your chest more to the side of your mat. Nice. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg as you sweep your right palm up. Exhale, high to low plank. Plant your palms, step back, bend your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog, broaden through your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. Let's do it on the left. Inhale, kick your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through to your palms. Right knee to the mat. Inhale, crescent moon, tuck your tailbone, lift your chest. And then as you exhale, interlace your fingers, bring them onto your left thigh, and hold this first lunging posture on the left side. So Vishnu, the sustainer, that energy of sustainability, the energy of preservation, important to help us feel like we can stay in the moment. And in the middle of the practice, in the middle of the holding of any posture, sometimes we want to exit it or move our way from this moment. So keep yourself a present participant right here. Back to crescent moon, arms high, breathe in. Exhale, half splits. Tense your fingers at the top of your mat, towards the top of your mat, and straighten your left leg. Remember, your left leg may not go totally straight. Mine goes nowhere close. That's totally fine. Just feel that stretch on the back of your left thigh. Keep your spine long, so reach your chest forward, and then fold a little bit more over your thigh. Inhale, easy twist. Plant your right palm, reach your left arm up, pause and breathe. Maybe you find some movement in your joints of your left arm. You could also bring your block under your right palm if bringing the ground a little closer to you would help, or tense your fingers on the mat. Come back to your easy twist, left arm high, breathe in. Exhale, crescent moon with an open arm twist. Come back to your lunging legs, then lift your chest and reach your right arm forward, your left arm back. A lot of things happening in one breath. So take a moment to feel it set up here. Left knee back over ankle, twist your chest open to the left. And then inhale, exalted crescent moon, drop your left palm down, reach your right arm up, breathe. Lift your chest, square your shoulders back forward, keep the lunge in your legs. Big breath in. Exhale, low lunge, come off of your back knee, fingertips to the mat. Inhale, warrior two, push your right foot down, come to stand, open your chest to the side, breathe. Again, a lot of movement in one breath, so set it up. Breathe, stack the joints in your left leg, square your shoulders to the side of your mat, reach long through your fingertips, breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle, reach forward, then down, lift your right palm up. Last posture we'll hold to set up sun B. So feel the setup here. This is the middle of the posture, right? So set this sustainedly in your body. Maybe elbow comes on top of your thigh, open your chest, lengthen your side bodies, and from there, maybe you lift your gaze. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg, reach your left arm up. Exhale, high to low plank, your variation of choice. Inhale, upward facing dog. You're doing fantastic. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Nicely done. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to flow it breath to movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, chair pose, sink low, lift your chest. Exhale, give yourself a fist bump, Brahma mudra at your low back. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep your palms up, maybe you look up. Exhale, forward fold, connect to your breath as you move, my friends. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long spine. Exhale, high to low plank. Remember, you could skip that. You could also hold high plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it between your hands. Left knee down, inhale, crescent moon, lift your chest. Exhale, half splits, tense your fingers, straighten your right leg. Keep your half splits, inhale, easy twist, left palm down, right arm up. Exhale, crescent moon with your open twist, rebend your knees as you lift your chest. Inhale, exalted crescent moon, sweep your left palm up. Exhale, low lunge, fingertips to the mat. Inhale, warrior two, rise to stand, open your chest. Exhale, extended side angle, feel your side body length. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten through your front leg. Exhale, high to low plank, you vary it as you please. Inhale, upward facing dog, feel the opening in your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. Left side, inhale, kick your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, round your spine and step it through. Inhale, crescent moon, back knee down, reach up. Exhale, half splits, tense your fingers as you straighten your left leg. Inhale, easy twist, sweep your left palm up. Exhale, crescent moon with your open arm twist, lunging legs, lift your chest. Inhale, exalted crescent moon, keep reaching your right arm up. Exhale, low lunge, both hands to the mat. Inhale, warrior two, gaze over your left fingertips. Exhale, extended side angle, those side bodies stay nice and long, you got it. Inhale, reverse triangle, looks great, my friends. Exhale, high to low plank. That heat is building. We're in the middle of the journey. Inhale, upward facing dog. Nicely done. Yes, and. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to go through it one more time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, chair, sink low, lift your chest. Exhale, fist bump at the small of your back. Last one, that creative energy. Inhale, mountain pose, lengthen your legs, sweep your hands up. Exhale, forward fold, full breath connection to travel down. Inhale, halfway lift, weight into your toes. Exhale, high to low plank. Keep your elbows next to your side bodies. Yes. Inhale, up dog. You look fantastic. Exhale, down dog. Lift your hips. Inhale, kick your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Step it through. Back knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Sweep your palms up. Exhale, half splits. Bring your fingertips to the mat. Inhale, easy twist. Reach your right arm high. Exhale, crescent moon with an open twist. Reach from the front to the back of your mat. Inhale, exalted crescent moon, lift your left palm up. Exhale, low lunge, fingertips down, back knee up. Inhale, warrior two, big, powerful lift to stand. Exhale, extended side angle, keep your side bodies long. Inhale, reverse triangle, push into your right big toe. Exhale, high to low plank. Remember, you could skip it or lots of different options. Inhale, up dog, feel great. Exhale, down dog, lift your hips. It's the last side. Inhale, kick your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Right knee down, inhale, crescent moon. Feel that heat building, deepening from your creation. Exhale, half splits. In the middle of the story, it gets fiery, right? Inhale, easy twist, left arm up. Exhale, crescent moon, legs, open arm twist, lift your chest. Inhale, exalted crescent moon, keep lifting, look up, reach up. Exhale, low lunge, come to stand on your mat. Inhale, warrior two, shoulders right over your hips. Exhale, extended side angle, nice willow, really good. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your leg, reach up, look up. Exhale, high to low plank, your variation you like. Inhale, up dog, yes, nice Roxy, I like that. Exhale, down dog, lift your hips. Two huge breaths, breathe in. Breathe out. Do that again, powerful inhale. Powerful exhale. Come down to your knees and come to have a seat on your mat. Just like we set intention, so cross-legged is an option. You could also sit on your block, on your heels. We always take time in the halfway point in our gentle class to just stop and breathe and have a little moment of meditation and mindfulness. So close your eyes. If you'd like, recreate that Brahma mudra in your hands. So fist bump in your lap, wrap your fingers over your thumbs. And I'm going to give you about a minute here. In the very middle of our story, that energy of preservation, sustainability, building off of our creation, to simply breathe and be, my friends. Just notice in the stillness, whatever it is that you're connecting to tonight. Vishnu is all about light. Think of the values that help you sustain. Vishnu brings us light, positivity, patience, a sense of being gentle with ourselves, kind to ourselves. All of the values, all of the qualities that help us endure the middle of the journey. Everybody take a breath in. Big breath out. Gently blink your eyes open. We'll meet in downward facing dog. You're welcome to stop for some water along the way or whatever you might need. As we start the literal second half of our practice, very much at the literal middle of our journey, bring into focus what that narrative looks like for you tonight. And remember, you're doing amazing. Down dogs, breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to adapt and add on a little. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low into your chair and lift your chest. Exhale, eagle pose on the right. Hug your right arm under your left. Bring your palms to touch or give yourself a hug. Grab opposite shoulder and lift your right thigh up over your left. Come to stand on your left foot. Your right big toe can come back down, or you might lift it up, or you might wrap it behind your left leg. Square your hips forward, keep your spine long for this eagle, and focus on your core engagement. Focus on where your gaze is going, and a little bit more connection to your core stability. Vishnu is carried by Garuda. The eagle posture represents Garuda. You're here for 3. Back to chair pose in 2. And 1, back to chair, both feet down, sweep your palms up, breathe in. Exhale, eagle on the left side. Left arm under your right, palms to touch, or that bear hug option. Stand on your right foot this time and lift your left thigh as high as you can get it over your right thigh. That will make the double wrap more accessible. Remember, your big toe can also stay on the mat. That's legit. You're still balancing even if you've got one toe down. I promise you that. Square your hips forward. Keep your chest lifted. As we lean into the challenge, what helps you stay present here rather than wishing that it would end? What helps you be in the moment? That is the energy of the middle. You're here for 3. Mountain pose this time in 2. And 1, mountain pose, feet down, lengthen your legs, arms high, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, hinge to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. I think it's the last time you'll do that. Inhale, up dog, lift your chest. Exhale, down dog, lift your hips. Now listen, breathe in here. Exhale, tabletop pose. Come down to your knees and modified side plank to the right. So push your left palm down, keep your left knee on the mat, reach your right arm high, and push your right foot down at the back of your mat. You could do traditional side plank if you want a little extra oomph in your practice. Otherwise, in your modified side plank, work to lift your right hip up, broaden your chest, reach, reach, reach to the ceiling. You're here for 3. We'll come to a gate pose. So you'll come to stand on your left knee in 2. And 1, gate pose, lift your chest so that your chest is stacked over your left side body. Point your left foot behind you, back the other side of your mat, and then flex your right toes up. If you're near the wall like me, you could actually push into the wall. It gives a little more sensation. Right arm on your right leg, left arm up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, add the side body stretch. Begin to bring your right fingertips down your right leg as you reach your left arm up and over. Keep your chest lifted. So rather than hinging forward or over to the side, square your torso to the side of your mat and let this really be a nice stretch in your left side body and on the back line of your right leg. Breathe in. And deepen your stretch as you breathe out. Now inhale, slowly rise back up to gate pose. Exhale, modified side plank, left palm down, right arm high, and then come all the way down to your left hip. We'll set up Vishnu's couch pose, the posture which honors Vishnu. So like you're chilling on the couch. We've done this several times now. Come down and support your head with your left hand. Flex your feet, point your right toes up, and begin to bend your right knee up towards the ceiling. Now you could stay here and grab at your shin, or you could grab for your right big toe and kick your heel up towards the ceiling. Remember, it can put a little bend in your knee to help you from kind of wobbling too much forward and back as you kick your heel up. Now remember, as the mythology goes, Vishnu comes into the journey, the story, when the world is out of balance and evil's in control. And when evil is not in control and the world's in balance, he's chilling on his couch, which is what we represent right now, is Vishnu chilling on his couch. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Gently rewind, bring your knee in, hug it to your chest, roll to your belly, and then tabletop pose. Knees underneath your hips, shoulders over your wrists. We'll do it on the other side. Modified side plank to the left. Push your right palm down, push your left foot to the back of your mat, reach your left arm high. Good old side plank is your option if you'd like it, or any other variation of side plank that serves you. But work to open your chest straight to the side of your mat and lengthen your side bodies as you lift your hips up. You're here for 3. Come on up and set up gate pose in 2. And one. For gate pose, come to stand on your right knee, point your right toes behind you, right arm up, left hand on your left leg, flex your left toes up to the ceiling. Breathe in. Exhale, begin that side body stretch. Track your left fingers down your left leg, reach your right arm up and over, and get that deeper side body stretch here. And a nice stretch on the back of your left thigh. Keep your left foot flexed, pointing upward, chest square to the side of your mat. Breathe in. Deepen as you breathe out. Here for 3. Rise back up in 2. And 1, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, modified side plank, right palm down, left arm high, and then come all the way down to your hip. Vishnu's couch, left side. Chill on your couch, cradle your head in your hand, stack your left leg on top of your right, point your left toes up, and then add that bend at your knee for the hip opening stretch. If you want to add the deeper hamstring stretch, you can grab for your toe. You can also use a towel or a strap or something to lasso your foot here and push your heel up to the ceiling. I'm going to miss this pose. We've done this pose so much over the last couple of months with Vishnu and this whole little journey, that this will be the last time we do it for a while. Remember, put a bend in your knee if you need. We're chilling on the couch. The world is in order. We are present in the current affairs of our own existence, and we are here to bring balance back to that journey. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Rewind, bend at your knee, hug it towards your chest, roll to your belly, press up to tabletop pose, and then to downward facing dog. Curl your toes under, lift your hips, breathe in. Breathe out. Moving on, inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through to your palms. Inhale, crescent moon, come down to your back knee, reach up. This time as you exhale, bring your hands back on top of your front thigh, an option to add a quad stretch in your back leg. So begin to kick your left heel towards your seat. Reach back with your left hand and capture your left foot. It might help to lunge forward a little bit. I know it does for me to make that connection, but then work to lift your chest back up. Your right hand can stay on your thigh, or you can add a little dancer's variation. Reach your right arm up as you kick your foot away from your seat. You're here for 3. Back to crescent moon in 2. And 1, crescent moon, back foot down, arms up high, take a big breath in. Exhale, revolved crescent moon, thumbs to heart center, hinge forward, and then twist your left arm on top of your right leg. And with this dancer's variation and this twist, we move from the energy of Vishnu, the sustainer, and we bring in Shiva, the destroyer, the last deity in this life cycle, the one who comes in for the end. Keep length in your spine, twist open towards your thumbs. You're here for 3. Low lunge in 2. And 1, low lunge, fingertips to the mat. Curl your back toes under. Different movement here. Inhale, warrior 1. Push your left foot down, lift your chest, reach your arms high, breathe. So warrior 1, your hips are square forward, both feet are flat on the mat. So push into your left heel and draw your right knee over your ankle. Breathe in. Exhale, add a chest expansion, grip behind you. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, humble warrior, lead with your chest and guide your shoulder to the inside of your thigh, or your shoulder could come on top of your thigh as well. And then let your head hang really heavy. Stay rooted at the back of your mat. Probably the most challenging posture standing will do is this one. So notice where you can let go, where you're focused on your balance and that sense of connection to the practice itself. You're here for 3. Come down to runner's lunge in 2. And 1, runner's lunge, bring your fingertips to the mat, toe heel your right foot out, come down to your left knee. And then from here, any runner's lunge variation you'd like. I know we've been on our back knee a lot, so a block underneath your back knee might feel a little bit better if you've got kind of not so great knees like me. Or you could stay lifted off your back knee. You could also come down to your forearms. If you like the quad stretch, you could add it here as well. And this time grab with your opposite hand to the top of your back foot. Hang out in your runner's lunge. Shiva the destroyer, the energy of destruction, the opportunity to lean into this sense of becoming something other than what existed before. That's what destruction is really about, is dismantling what was there to make room for something new. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Runner's lunge, push back up to your palms, curl your back toes under, breathe in. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Point your toes to the side of your mat. Walk your palms to the side middle of your mat. And then let your head hang heavy, palms underneath your shoulders. A little more weight into your toes. And just breathe. Shiva is the Lord of the dance, represented in Dancer's Pose. Shiva is also represented in Warrior One. He's represented in a lot of postures, to be honest, and in a lot of stories. Shiva is a very big figure in yoga mythology. And his energy is all about that energy of destruction. Breathe in. Breathe out. Walk your palms back forward to a low lunge to the top of your mat. And then inhale, three-legged dog. Kick your right leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, kick your left leg high. Let's do the other side. Exhale, low lunge, step it all the way through. Back knee down one last time. Inhale, crescent moon, lift your chest, reach up. Exhale, bring your palms back on top of your left thigh. An option to add that quad stretch. Kick your right heel in towards your seat. Like Dancer's Pose, reach back for the inside edge of your foot. Again, you might hinge forward to help do so, but then work to relift your chest. And then maybe you go for that Dancer's variation, left arm high, feel a little spinal lift, arch in your low back, kick into your hand. Dancer's Pose is this notion of dancing above the things that get in the way of us being our highest versions of ourselves. So ego, distraction, ignorance. Feel yourself rise above it here for 3. Back to crescent moon in 2. And 1. Right foot down, arms high, breathe in. Exhale, revolve crescent moon, thumbs to heart center, and then begin to twist over right arm on top of your left leg. Keep your belly sucking into your spine to help you twist open even more towards your thumbs. Lengthen your tailbone through the crown of your head. Inhales, get a little bit longer. Exhales, you twist a little bit deeper. You're here for 3. Low lunge in 2. And 1. Low lunge, fingertips down. Curl your back toes under. As you're ready, inhale, Warrior One. Step your right foot in a little bit so you can push both feet flat to the mat. Square your hips to the front, reach up high and breathe. Bring your left hip crease a little bit back, your right hip crease a little bit forward. Feel your chest lift and tuck your tailbone under. Big breath in. Exhale, add the chest expansion, interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, humble warrior, my friends. This is the last, almost last posture, standing on your feet. So as you hinge forward, keep yourself rooted underneath your feet. Warrior One legs stay intact. Let your head go really heavy and feel that sense of opportunity to be humble in our experience. Yeah, Shala looks awesome. Y'all are fabulous. You're here for 3. Come down to runner's lunge in 2. And 1. Runner's lunge, fingertips to the inside of your left foot. Right knee down, or maybe right knee stays lifted. Any runner's lunge you want to do, go for it. But it's that wide lunge on your mat. Good opportunity to stretch, good opportunity to lean into. And if Vishnu's energy is light, patience, positivity, Shiva's energy is this powerful sense of surrender, of letting go, of almost like relaxation, but in with determination, if that makes sense. So feel yourself really deepen into this posture and use your breath to help you really submit to the moment and whatever the opportunities are available to you right here. From your runner's lunge, push back up to your palms, curl your back toes under, one breath in. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Final moments standing on your feet, or this one right here in this last fold, standing fold on your mat. So let your head hang heavy, lift your tailbone higher, bend your knees as much as you need. Inhales, feel a little length in your spine. Exhales, a little depth in your fold. You are fabulous. Do it again. Breathe. Breathe out. Come to a low lunge. Bring your fingertips back to the top of your mat. And inhale, three-legged dog. Kick your left leg up. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your right knee to your wrist. Keep a flex in your right foot as you point your left big toe straight back. Hi, Sadie. Maybe your chest stays lifted, but for this particular practice and with the energy of Shiva, let go. Lean into this moment. Walk your palms forward. Let your forehead rest on something. Or you could roll to your back for supine half pigeon. Every exhale breath, everything that's touching your mat, can you soften a little bit more into those places? Feel the support of the ground underneath you. Destruction, such a powerful space to be in, and one that many of us might run from or not want to spend time in. But take time in the ending of our time together to really lean into being here. We got plenty of time left to focus on the end. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Slowly walk your palms back onto your mat. Curl your back toes under, downward facing dog. If you're on your back, you can switch sides as you're ready. Down dog, find some pedals, some wiggles that feel good. And then set up the left side. Inhale, kick your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Knee to wrist, left toes flexed, right toes point straight back. And then again, lean into letting go. Walk your palms forward. Let yourself really submit down to your mat. Let this side be what it is. That's part of surrender, is acceptance, right? So accept that the left side might feel different from the right side. I love the right side of half pigeon. I think it feels like a dream. The left side feels much less so and it's harder for me to endure. But just lean into what you notice and deepen the opportunity to be there and to learn from it so that we can then move on with those lessons we gained. Take a breath in. Stay for the breath out. Come back through down dog. Walk your palms onto the mat. Curl your toes under, lift your hips, wiggle, wiggle, pedal, pedal. Then your final down dog, and then inhale, look forward. Exhale, step all the way through, come down to a seat on your mat. Seated forward fold, so sit bones right underneath you. Flex your toes towards you, arms high, breathe. Exhale, hinge over your thighs, bring your hands to the soles of your feet or your toes or your shins, whatever feels accessible to you. Reach your chest forward, breathe in. Fold down over your legs, breathe out. Do that again, inhale. Exhale, fold a little deeper. And then inhale, slowly rise back up. As you exhale, we'll set up Lord of the Fishes pose, seated spinal twist. Bring your right ankle to the outside of your left knee. You can keep your left leg long, or you can bend your left knee so your foot comes back near your seat. Again, if your right side starts to lift up, come back to the long left leg so both sit bones are flat. Pinch your left fingers behind you. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Exhale, add the twist. Left arm on top of your right leg. Underneath your sit bones, feel rooted, and then inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist open from your low back. Do this again, breathe in. Exhale, twist from the middle of your spine. One more time, inhale. Exhale, twist from the space between your shoulder blades and bring your gaze more behind you. Slowly come back through center. Quick counter twist with your legs set up this way. And then we'll move to the other side. So chest back forward, right leg long. Bend at your left knee to the outside of your right leg. Option for that second bent leg with your right heel towards your left seat. Or keep your right foot out long to keep your spine nice and long. Left palm behind you, right arm high, breathe in. Exhale, twist to the left, right arm over left leg. Rooted under your sit bones, big breath in. Exhale, twist from your low back. Remember, it's like you're wringing out a washcloth. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist from the middle of your back. Get the maximum twist here. Breathe in one more time. Exhale, twist that space between your shoulder blades and then your gaze even more behind you. Slowly back through center, quick counter twist to the other side. And then arms back out long in front of you, feet out long in front of you, and then your arms as well. Breathe in, add some length in your spine. Exhale, roll all the way down to your back, one vertebra at a time. And you reach your mat, legs up the wall pose, just like we did at the beginning of class. Push your heels up to the ceiling. Your palms can come beside you. You can bring your block underneath your low back too for this legs up the wall, if that would be a nice little addition. But we've already been here once. We're bookending our class with these same set of postures. So you already know what this one is. And just notice how this particular journey, what it has brought you in this moment. Is there something you can actively destroy, something you can actively let go and leave it here in your legs up the wall? Because in those moments, my friends, our transformation, our opportunity to become something, to know something, to learn something that hadn't been there previously. Legs up the wall is a lovely posture to be in. So if you feel really good right now, then I highly recommend or encourage that you can stay. If you want one more twist, we have supine twist. Bring your knees into your chest. The left leg goes long, right knee hug it in. Big breath in, squeeze your leg to your chest. Exhale, guide your right knee across your body with your left hand. Reach your right arm open beside you and gaze a little bit more towards the right. And again, it's just a nice little checkpoint, you know? You already did this twist once, about 50-ish minutes ago. So what does it feel like to do this twist now? And that doesn't mean it has to be different, that there's some dramatic change, right? But it is an opportunity to deepen awareness. And yoga is all about making those kinds of connections, the ways we connect more deeply to ourselves. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly come back through center. Give your knee a squeeze, switch out your legs, right leg long, left knee in. Inhale, hug your leg into your chest. Exhale, twist it across your body, left arm open next to you, gaze to the left as you twist towards the right. And remember that what you're working towards is your left hip stacked on top of your right, but it doesn't necessarily ever get there. It all depends on our anatomy, on our bodies, how we're feeling today, last time we ate, all sorts of factors. So suspend the judgment and heighten the awareness. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Slowly back to center. Squeeze both knees into your chest. Hug yourself into that tiny, awesome little ball of a human that you are. Chin to chest, forehead to knees. Wrap around your shins. Big breath in. Open mouth exhale. Shavasana, corpse pose. The literal destruction, death of your practice. The time is 7:56. So we got several minutes left. So I highly encourage you to invite yourself to fully let go here, fully lean into this ending, this moment of destruction, knowing that destruction brings rebirth and new growth. I'll guide you out in about a minute and a half. Enjoy. This exploration of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva is all in the name of the third limb of yoga, asana. There is an 8-limbed path that traditionally defines yoga. The third limb, asana, is often defined as the postures themselves. But really what it's about is the seat of meditation, the seat of mindfulness that yoga asks us to physically take. And the hope by giving focus to these three deities and what they represent is understanding and being present to all aspects of the experience, the beginnings, the middles, and the endings, and bringing that to other spaces in our life where it serves us. So a new beginning awaits, my friends. From this ending in your practice, an opportunity to create is right in front of you. So begin again by creating gentle movement, creating gentle connection to your breath. And let movement and breath connection grow a little bit bigger, a little bit deeper, until you're ready for that long body stretch. Arms long, legs long, big breath in when you get there. It'll feel so good. Big breath out, let that feel good too. And then hug your knees into your chest, flop to a fetal posture on either side. And then from that fetal posture, push yourself up to a seat once again, where we set intention, where we stopped and meditated for a minute in the middle. Sit up tall, wrap your fingers over your thumbs, and give yourself a fist bump one more time in your lap. This gesture of all-pervading consciousness. We as yogis have a deeper connection to ourselves. I truly believe that, because that's the whole point of yoga, is to connect us to the highest versions of who we are and who we're becoming. And when we are more connected to that version of ourselves, the opportunity to create something meaningful for the world around us is right there in front of us. And then push your palms together, bring your thumbs to your third eye. That space between your eyebrows, powerful source of enlightenment intuition, and humility. I am so grateful for you. I am so grateful that we have this community to do this practice meaningfully together. Bowing forward, we seal our practice. Peace, my friends.